Greetings and welcome to Meeple Station. This game was provided for free by the developer. So this is a really early access game, and it is, well, it's not in early access yet, but the game is basically, if you remember, like space-based DF9, it's a little bit like that. They say it's more like a Rimworldy thingy, but no, it's more like space-based, only early days and still somehow, yeah. But one thing got me confused was the options. It's like really odd options with visual settings. Look at these resolutions you have available. 2730 by. Where's 1080 on this? It's weird. If you do any of these, nothing seems to really change, apart from the thing that flickers. We click on optimal, and it's really wide screen with clearly massive bars on the bottom. So I'm going to play in 16:9. And hope it doesn't make a difference with the edges being missing. I haven't really noticed anything about that, but yeah. There's also a US game, which I really like the idea that is there for people who have low visibility who want to increase zoom. Volume is set to normal. Gameplay options have pause and event and simple pathfinding. Other options are coming soon. And there's key bindings as well, which are always good. But anyway, let's start a game. Build our first space station in classic mode. Because there is no campaign, and there's apparently supposed to be multiplayer at some point, but it's not currently available, obviously. Anyway, new game, classic. We're going to be peaceful because no other modes exist right yet, and we're going to go with prepared resources, so we've got plenty of resources to play with. And then we're going to go with a basic station. Now, the reason for this is I've tried scrap because I like to start at the very bottom, and although you can do it, you have to really pay attention, really struggle to do it. It's very grindy. And for this, I'm just going to go with a basic station because that sets up a nice shell, and we can build from there. All right, start the game. Okay, so you start the game with this little station, and it's okay. One thing I do like when you zoom and you let go, the game sort of after a little while goes, you know what, I'm going to zoom you into a preferred thing. So if I sort of go 1 notch, 2 notches, and then stop, there you go. Back 1, 2, nothing. But yes, if you're sort of out of position, it just sort of recorrects you. It's like cool. It's a bit unusual stuff. Right, so what do you start with? Let's get started. Let's ignore the station itself first. You have, around the outside of the station, you have all these resources. So like I say, it's a bit like space-based DS9? Yeah, it's a bit like space-based, where you've got these resources on the outside, you go and mine them. Which is fine. I don't think they're infinite, so once these run out, you have to trade for stuff, but I'm not quite sure what the long-term game is on adding money making. Anyway, there's also parts of abandoned stations, as you see here, that you can deconstruct for extra resources, always useful. What you have on the UI, we have here, we have your resources. These are the 4 things you can mine, plus other items you can't see yet that you can actually have in your inventory. And that's important because we need some items we don't have right yet. This button here is crafting recipes, so if you click on that, you can see the inventory. Sorry about that, contact lens playing up. You can see your inventory, what you currently have in stock, and you can create new stuff. So from that, we get all these things we can create. Now currently we can't create anything because we have no resources other than metal, and metal's already been made. But once we mine something, we'll be able to do that. Down here, by the way, that 500 is our storage. We have 500 units of storage, and we have 500 items, all metal. Just the steelite. Sure. We have the research tree, which we won't touch just yet, but there's laboratories, advanced circuitry, and botany, which we'll do later. Maybe later. There's the build menu, where you can build all the things. I'll come to those in a moment. There's salvage and mine, which basically deconstruct the item, the piece of station, or one of these pieces out here. And you get cancel, which is obviously cancel your job. Over here, you get your speed settings, different levels, so you can go up and down. And you've got layers, show the grid, not show the grid. Not sure what that one does. Oh, whether to show the bottom as full or partial. Whether to show the top as full or partial, which you can't see because I'm at the top level right now. There we go. Top level, boop, 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 boop. I just don't show it all. And then finally show the shell of the space station itself. That's what we like right now. It's not bad. I'd like to see inside it though. You have a resource, well, we have a warning script there, which is go away. And here we have a list of all of our colonists, and then any issues they have are listed here. And that's their happiness. Alright, that's the UI, it's very simple. So to get this thing to survive, these guys need to, well, survive. They need to have food supply, they need to have a bed, they need to have tables, they need oxygen generation, all the things you can understand. And we have to start with a oxygen generator and a power cell. It's basically a battery that takes power from these and dumps it into there. But that's fine. That is working. You see 78. There you go. Oxygen levels are increasing and everyone's happy right now. But that won't stay forever, so we'll keep pause for a moment while we do some stuff. First things first, I want to get this guy, the miner, out there mining resources. But he can't go out there because he ain't got anywhere to put a spacesuit. So we'll solve that by building a spacesuit rack. Only we can't build a spacesuit rack because we need 20 metal and 10 glass. We have no glass. How do we get glass? We go outside, we mine some stuff, we bring it back in and we refine it. Well, A, we can't go outside without the rack, and B, we can't refine it without the refinery, which takes two things we don't have any of. So, at a station, we can't do anything. So all we can do at the very beginning is place our cursor over the airlock, press T to make it go green, and that allows trade ships to arrive. Zoom out, unpause, speed 2, and just wait for it. There it is. Hi, trade ship. And the trade ship arrives. And when it lands, we'll pause. There we go. Okay, so we need some things. We need a few resources here. So, resources. Well, we want to build a fish tank, because fish tank is how you make food in the early game. Basically, the fish tank produces fish, you eat the fish, you get the idea. We need fish tanks. We also want a refinery so we can refine our own materials in the future rather than have to trade for them. We need a spacesuit rack so we can get out there. We're going to need a bed for them to sleep in or they get cranky. And we'll need a table and chair because apparently they don't like eating stood up. And once you have that, and that, then you're fairly stable. Yeah, it takes a while. So first we're going to do is let's figure out how much stuff we actually need. Well, we want 10 glass for that. Alright, we need 20 glass first. That's 30 glass required. We want a chair and a table because they will get cranky about that. So that's 40, 50, 60 glass required. So let's trade. Now we have no real money, but we do have metal we can sell. So let's sell some metal. Now it's going to take a while because holding doesn't do the job, which is kind of annoying right now. So and we can't just have a figure in there. We can't drag and drop. So let's just press the button and get down to about, yeah, until the trader runs out of cash or we run out of storage, basically, is the way it works. Alright, and we want glass. That's that more like there. And we need about 60 of it. And the thing is, we'll run out of... there we go, storage is full. Resource lost. No, it didn't go down. So storage is full, so we'll sell some more metal. Till the trade's out of money. And then we'll buy some more. This is again one of those really annoying parts. Right, so that's 60. So it was 20 for that, 20 for that, 10 and 10. So 40, 50, 60. And then let's get in an extra 20. Because one thing I know about this is we're going to get kind of screwed over. If we move anything, you lose a little bit of material. So I don't want to be lost on that. Alright, we have the glass that we need. We have enough for that. So now we need to go and get 10 of the green diagonal bars. Well, I don't know what they are because you can't tell. And you're the only... Oh, and you need 50. So we need 60 of the diagonal bars. Okay, 60 of the diagonal bars. Oops, keep that up. That's those ones there. Space full. Sell some more metal. So the other game is to basically sell all metal, figure out what you need, and bring the resources in. I kind of like the fact it gives you the access to just go and do it, but I do wish that it would give me the bit to just hold the cursor down. The clicking, the constant clicking gets a little bit annoying for a while. Also, when the trade doesn't have much cash, it really does grind a little bit. Okay, 60 of those. We shouldn't need any more of them. I don't plan on moving any of those what we put down. So that is fine. So we've got 60 of those. We only need one bed to get started, but we'll do more beds later. We've got enough to make that. We have enough to make that. We just need those things now. So we need... we'll go with the 10. The 10 of those green things facing the other direction. That would be those. And they cost a lot more. Yeah, they cost a lot more than the thing before it. Need 20 of those. It was 10 of those, wasn't it? 10 of those. And then the metal one, that one there, we needed 50 of those. So, let's bring those up. There we go. Right, and we're entirely out of cash. We can't do anything else right now. And that's fine for now. But here's the problem. We're going to need this in the future. We have people. And these people do different jobs. And the really annoying thing with this early game is we have, to start with, an engineer and a miner. The engineer will build new stuff and the miner will mine stuff, but neither of them will use the refinery to actually convert the stuff, and neither of them will clean the floor. And they get really upset the place is gross. So we need to get that done. So first things first, we've got the materials now. Let's ask our engineer to build us a suit rack. Right there. It's the best place for it. Get it started there on that wall. Engineer's in red. And goes and welds. Have fun welding, my friend. Have fun welding. And when that's done, then we can start with stuff. First thing we're going to do is tell this trade ship to go away by pressing that, which doesn't really make it go away, but it does mean that we can actually use the airlock now, because an airlock is either a trade or an airlock, one or the other. And we have a miner. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to need more of these stuff. So let's start out. What resources do we have nearby? That one produces metal. That one produces metal. That produces something else I haven't found yet. That produces the glass. Now, glass is a good resource, but we do produce a fair amount. We need a fair amount of metal. That, clicking on that, makes it go yellow. That means the miner will go and mine it, and that click again means he won't mine it. And so far I haven't found a way to do individual pieces, but I don't really care. I want them to go out there and mine the stuff. Now, while you're doing that, I'm going to want to get at least some food up and running. So the fish tank on the lower level, please. And let's just rotate it around. Put the fish tank just there. That should do us okay. We're going to need the table and a chair so that they can eat and sit down and don't complain about eating. That will temporarily at least, I can go away. That should temporarily at least give us the food and makes it sustainable. Next after that, I think we have to get a bedroom up and running, and then we go and get the refinery. But we don't get everything going in the order. So unpause and get people moving. Spacesuit on, out you go. And then off you go, my friend. And down here, you see the guy making the fish tank. And maybe because over room, you do get to see, if you look there, 7 miserable station, -10 in morale. But 99% oxygen in the station, so we're good. And this one has produced 1 fish food already. So there's already food being produced. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now this is core of the station. Personally, I wouldn't put the dining room here because every time someone goes through that door, it could potentially lower the oxygen level. Random bits of meteorite going past. That's just because it means that our guy over here has mined something. And we can see there we have 11 of the stellerium. Good. Down, down. Right, you built everything. And you've got food and you've got stuff. Let's pause. Right. I like to pause early stage so we can see what we're doing here. Now, we have some material. And you do have people, which would tell you what the people's jobs were. But if I remember rightly, you're the janitor. You will clean up the place. And you're the refiner. You're the janitor. You can see the little mopping hand there. So one of you, the yellow or the brown, is the refiner. So do we have anybody right now? We have a yellow as the miner. So the brown is the refiner. I don't need the refiner right now, but we do really want to get that the cleaner in place, because if we don't get a cleaner, we're kind of screwed. Because without the cleaner, the people will start rebelling on us and just say, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, everything's bad. Ugh. Right, so we need to make 400. The thing is, this trade doesn't actually have 400, so let's just drop down some of our metal. Don't want to go too low. We do need the metal for building stuff. So let's go to there, and let's grab. Should we grab one of these guys early? The brown coats. Well, the thing is, if we grab these, we will be able to make the more expensive stuff, because these metals are worth 2, the refines are worth 5. It's probably worth to get you straight out the bat. Okay, we'll get you straight out the bat. There we go. We are good now. Well, we're going to have to be careful, because these air machines can only provide enough for 3 people. So if we get a 4th person, this starts to drain a little bit too quickly. Alright, unpause that. we need to start working on construction. So first thing we're going to do is put a bulkhead just up here. Because what I don't want to do is build this out as an extension. And then if we do that as an extension, get kind of screwed over with the... yeah, with power. There's the auction stuff. So the airlocks, these are little bulkheads on the inside. But I also want to scope out the downside here for a bit. I think it's better to have the bedroom off of the dining room rather than off of like industrial deck. So let's tell them to build down here. I suggest we build that way. 1, 2, and we'll do 3 for now. We'll put a bulkhead there, and we'll put a bed in that corner, and that'll give us a very tiny bedroom just to get started with. You know what? To get started, though, let's just cancel the bulkhead. Let's get the bed itself down first. Go. Do the beds. So you're going to go to a spacesuit. There you go. And out you go, my friend. The oxygen levels are at 94%, and they're doing okay, but we've got to keep an eye on them. There he is, building the outside space structure. Trading ship is still there, which is all nice, but you don't really have anybody I need right now, and I don't have the money to spend on it. So full speed build. And then what we'll say is when you build those, build me a bulkhead door there. He's going to come back inside. One of the annoying things they do. Oh, look at him, he's eating. Hi guys. I know, right? Enjoyed meal. Now they're all going to get tired very shortly. When they do, they're going to get kind of cranky about it. And they'll sleep on the floor and complain about sleeping on the floor. You know, you're on a brand new space station. You think at some point someone would have gone, you know, the creature comforts? Yeah, they don't really exist. Let's put a bed in here. Now I want to build this out into like more of a barracks short term. But to start point, it will be nice just to have at least a small bedroom to get going. Build the door. Once the door's built, then they'll isolate the 2 rooms, which will be good. And they can build the bed, and then people can start sleeping. Now the problem we're going to have is we're not going to have enough beds to start with, but at least we got started. There we go. Right, pause. Let's take a recap of our situation. We have oxygen levels, good. We have a filthy environment. Now that's a problem, because they'll just complain and complain and complain. But I need to start looking at expanding this out this way and getting a refinery up and running now. So, give me a bulkhead there. And then I want to build out a little 4 square there. So I can put the refinery here, power cables. Yeah, power cables. We'll deal with those in a minute. So, go. Build the bulkhead door. The good thing about the bulkhead door as well, as we expand this room doesn't drain of oxygen. As for our food supply, 29 over 100, so it's increasing naturally. I don't know where you are. There you are. You're above the room. Ah. By the way, how are our people doing right now? You're okay. The meals are sort of keeping you happy, but the dirty environment's going to eat at you. And you are really starting to dislike the environment down there. Well, I understand that. We really do need to get some people in. So what we'll do is once we get the refinery up and running, we'll bring everyone in, refine the material, and we'll start selling the more expensive metal then. We'll use that to buy ourselves a janitor. So, refinery. Pop the refinery there, but we're also going to need to run power cables to it. So, power conduits, one there, and one there. So the way power conduits work in the game is if they're either side of a door, they'll just go through the door automatically, and if they go over a staircase, they can go down the staircase with no problems. So if you want to put power down here, they will just go do that. The reason why I've done that though now, even though we don't really need it because of that, is because this produces this produces power and this produces power. Only this one's not actually connected if you look. So I'm going to keep that grid to that grid and then connect it through that door. Okay, well, it's full go. There he comes. Take your spacesuit off and go build those things. Now, when the refinery is done, we can finally set up a build to convert the materials. Anyone sleeping yet? Nope, no one's sleeping yet. But we do have a cute guy down there eating. But once we get those materials, which will be very shortly, we can cancel this. There we go. So there's no more mining going on. And there we go. And you can see the power is not there. And the power cable goes through the door now. There we go. Right. So what we've got is one person's in the bed sleeping. We can just about make them out there. Well rested. But we also have one person sleeping on the floor up here. So we do need more beds and we need them soonish. So there we go. And now you can hear someone sleeping. Power cable's up. That machine is now running. It's probably drawing power away from the life support right now, which is why I won't get that machine up and running too. Before I tell them to start refining anything. And done. Right, pause. We have the place all wired up now. There's no problem with power. So we can go to here. Click on the metal. Say, make me that. Okay, tell them to make that if we wanted to. But I feel we'll make that one. And we can just go, hold shift down and click. And you can go to the maximum amount. 10 at a time. 10 at a time. Okay, just type the number in. Wow, I can type the number in. But yeah, shift also does it in tens. And not shift does it in ones. And also press the add button. There we go. We can now make 173 metal, which we can sell for 5 at a time. That means our refinery guy. Where are you? There we go. He's going to go there now and start making us some metal. We have 121 currently. And that should increase to 122. And you get the idea. He's going for food though first. Right. That being said, let's press T. Let's get a cargo ship to come. Cargo ship. Here, cargo ship. There it is. So now we've got a supply of metal. We don't have to worry about selling all the metal we have. So bring that in. And pause, because I don't like to unpause with the game when the trade ship's here. I kind of like to make sure it's not going to fight away. Now, we're going to need another person, but I'm worried that we're going to run out of oxygen. So another life support is 20 of the green and 1 of the green in the other direction. So let's make sure we get that first. So first thing first, let's sell some of the metal off. And we need 20 of that. And 1 of that. Is that correct? 20 and 1? Yep, we can afford that now. Okay, good. Second thing we're going to do is try and get some money now to buy in the 400 janitor. That will stop the place being disgusting inside, and people will stop complaining about it being an untidy station. Now, we may not have enough metal to do this, so we have to be careful what we sell. Oh no, we're going to be okay. 400, perfect. Let's buy Shivix or Nabi. Nably, you're in. There we go. Now we have 4 people in our crew, and we have should be good on all fronts. And they'll come straight in there and start cleaning. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. But let's get this trade ship to go away. We don't need you anymore. And first thing we're going to look at is notice how the oxygen level is going down. 88, 89, 90. Yeah, that's starting to go down a little bit. Borderline though. But I can hold that for now. But we have a problem. We still have too many people running around here who need somewhere to sleep. We need 20 of that and we need 10 for that. Let's make sure we trade that ship. I want more for another bed. We need another 10 of this. So get rid of some more metal. You know what? Give me another... We can make metal much easier than we can make the green stuff. Let's just buy a whole bunch of the green stuff in. I was hoping to get to 50. You know what? 50. There we go. We have excess green stuff. We can build stuff. So the first thing I want to do is ask him to build me a new hub section down here to this side. And that'll be room for 1 more bed in that little barracks area. And that should also temporarily get 1 person out of the spaceship as well. So there we go. Down, down, and build it. And you see the janitor is already on the mix. There we go, look at that. Oxygen level's at 96%. He's going to have his work cut out for him, but hopefully with the other sleep, he'll be doing it. 8 standing up. That is also a problem for us as well. Did that ship leave? It has not left. What do we need to build a table? Another chair. 10 glass. 10 glass. We have a supply of 20. That's enough for another chair. And a bed, without even thinking about having to buy anything extra. Here he comes. Build it. Done. Okay. Pause it. Let's request a second bed. There we go. So a second bed. We can still build life support, right? Yeah, we can. Cancel. We've got a table for people to sit down and eat, so 2 can eat at the same time. We've got 2 beds, so 2 can sleep at the same time. 4 people, that should even out about right. So let's just get that welded. There we go. And then immediately go in there and make the second bed. And then probably we'll start seeing people going to sleep at some point. Alright, so let's see what people have to say about our station right now. Grotesque environment, dizzy from low oxygen. Ooh, okay. Dizzy from low oxygen. Have I not been paying attention? 80%. 80% there. 100% there. Yes, so 80% is a bit low. People are starting to get a bit I'm lightheaded. So let's go and pop down this life support unit. Let's put it in this corner. Because that one's taken. I don't think it goes well there. So let's pop it in this corner here. And that should definitely help out with our life support. We're at 80% right now. And we'll see if we can get that up to a nice high 100 if we can. But you'll be hitting the 70s. You're going outside? Oh, you're dizzy from low oxygen, so you're going out there for a moment. That's fine. You're depressed, so you stop doing the task. Now, this is a part of the game I really dislike right now, and I hope you change this. He's depressed, so he won't do the task. Now, there is a way to make him do it, and you have to save and reload the game. That's just annoying, because depression, yeah, it makes you not want to do work, but you just work slower, you just not do it, because right now everyone will die from oxygen deprivation because of this. Second thing is, if the airlock is blocked for any reason, or they can't get to something, they'll just say, drop task, because can't get the airlock or whatever. And then when you fix that, they'll never go and do it. So if you plan out a whole build, and then they can't get to one tile, they'll just abandon the rest of the build. It's really annoying. But that's something that can be easily enough done. So let's deal with this problem. And boom, pause. And the guy in here who's depressed who won't do anything continues on his job and thinks he's building that. We're down to 70%. There we go. It was so close as well. Right, oxygen levels are shooting back up, so that should make everyone a little bit better off on that side of things. And we are now apparently at a quaint station, which is great. If everyone thinks it's a quaint station, which is good, because that means no one's going to get the dizzy environment. The dirty environment should go away as our janitor goes and deals with that. No one should get the gasping for air or the things, and the whole meal should be eaten at tables, and they will sleep on beds. Basically, right now, they should start getting improved mood. And we are making a load of metal. Well, that being said, let's get you out there harvesting some more stuff. Go and harvest some of this. More glass would be useful. Bye, my friend. Bye. I like the sound effect for the jetpack. I don't know where you are. Lost you. Alright, so let's see, where are we on this? I never remember what level I'm on. Take me back to the base level, please, with that one. Boom. Alright. And then he's janitor doing this cleaning job. Downstairs is still a bit dirty. Upstairs is not looking too bad though right now. Perfect. Yes, so those stats, like minus 10 gasping for air, they will go away over time, but they don't disappear. They get superseded by new stuff. So as they get meals and go to sleep, and they'll push up the those bad ones out of the way. So many shards of stuff. Alright, let's have a look at the cycle. We have 102 of those to make, but we do have more glass. We'll make more glass in a bit. We'll just let that run the metal for now. We have no more construction for you, so you're basically useless for us right now, which is helpful. Having somebody in a colony that is useless is always a good thing. And there we go. So everyone should be basically saying the place is now clean. Power levels are holding. Basically they drop down when he wells, but they go back up again pretty quickly anyway. Alright. So So we built a micro self-sustaining station right now. And you know what? You are not doing anything. I will ask you to go and salvage some materials, shall we? Down a level. I don't actually know how to get this positioned on the asteroid stuff. Up a level. Ah, there it is. It's hard to tell where things are because they're sort of half positioned. So if we just ask you to dismantle those, that'll be a bunch of resources for us. Mostly metal there, but the solar panels themselves do contain glass and the metal core. So we're going to get some of that back, and you might as well grab the resources while it's there, because it's useless out here, but it'll be useful with us. And the giant is down here getting food, and as you can see here in the little bug, it's into this little thing, but it went to get some food, but now it's stuck in a permanent animation of getting food, and will indeed just run off. Yep. Where are you? So you enjoyed the meal, because apparently you thought you were sat at the table. It's just an animation bug, but it does do it. Now here's the interesting one. If you open that door to clean it, will you be in there if someone comes through the airlock? No, you can from the other side of the door. Magic! Haha! Okay. Now I know what we could do very easily is build out a couple of notches this side and put an airlock on it, so we have traders on one side and guys on the other side. But right now I don't have a need for any more traders just yet. But I think we are at a good point to call the episode. We have gone from a dead station with the shell of a station to something that is now functional. We have a refinery, albeit only refining one item right now. Actually, we've done for all of it yet. No, we've still got more to produce. You know what? We can always add the ticket for the glass right now. We have 100. 100. Thank you. That should keep them a little bit busier on the refining. Our refinery guy is... That's you, isn't it? Yeah, you're just basically standing there for nothing right now. Having a break, I'm guessing. But storage isn't full. And we are, yeah, 75. We're doing good. I don't know what you're just standing for. You're probably on strike or something right now due to the negatives and everything. How is everyone doing, by the way? Okay, so the janitor's getting well. It's slowly going up there. The engineer's one's going up slightly. And mine's going up. The refiner hasn't gone up yet, but you probably haven't had a meal yet or slept properly. So they'll be doing that later when it gets their time. Excellent. Well, there we go. It's a cute little game. I have hope for it because I like the art style. I like the building style. It's got some UI tweaks I would definitely want to see put in there. And it has definitely got some expansion needs. But as we do know, there's a whole bunch of stuff we can build. So that's going to be shield generators. I don't think they'll be needed because we don't have any events that will need a shield generator yet. But we have a bunch of stuff. I would like to know what they do rather than... I mean, I know the idea of most of these, but it's like large container, small container. What's the difference in size? Little tool information like that, you know. Office desk. Do we need that for anything? Laboratory is expensive. You get the idea. I'd like to know what things actually do as well. But yeah, and then salvage money. Perfect. Anyway, let me know what you think of the game and what you think of the style of the game, because there are other games of a similar style we could be looking at as well. But until next time, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.